Happy Good Friday. How could I explain the complexity of the sorrow and the joy of the crucifixion? The amazing victory, but the agonizing, grueling pain. What I think about more today than the physical pain is about the pain that we as humans cannot even fathom, as the full wrath of God was placed on Jesus in that moment, paying the price for not only the sins of the past, but the present and the future. This deep and complex theological principle that I cannot even explain in total, but what I can explain to you is us as humans could not even bear this pain. Thus, Christ bore it on our behalf on the cross. Romans 5:8 explains, but God shows his love for us that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. We don't deserve any of this. I would like to read today from the account of the crucifixion found in Mark 15. And they brought him to the place called Golgotha, which means the place of the skull. And they offered him wine mixed with myrrh, but he did not take it. And they crucified him and divided his garments among them, casting lots for them to decide what each should take. And it was the third hour when they crucified him. And the inscription of the charge against him read, "The King of the Jews." And with him they crucified two robbers, one on his right and one on his left. And those who passed by dreaded him, wagging their heads and saying, "Ah, you who would destroy the temple and rebuild it in 3 days, save yourself and come down from the cross." So also the chief priests with the scribes mocked him to one another, saying, "He saved others. He can't save himself. Let the Christ, the King of Israel, come down now from the cross that we may see and believe." Those who were crucified with him also reviled him. And when the 6th hour had come, there was darkness over the whole land until the 9th hour. And at the 9th hour, Jesus cried with a loud voice, "Elohi, Elohi, lema sabachthani," which means, my God, why have you forsaken me?" And some of the bystanders hearing it said, "Behold, he is calling Elijah." And someone ran and filled a sponge with sour wine, put it on a reed, and gave it to him to drink, saying, "Wait, let us see whether Elijah will come to take him down." And Jesus uttered a loud cry and breathed his last. And the curtain of the temple was torn in two from top to bottom. And when the centurion who stood facing him saw that in this way he breathed his last, he said, "Truly, this man was the Son of God." We know the rest of the story, so we celebrate today. But back then, though, a wave of despair fell over the world as evil laughed and thought it had won. The whole earth held its breath. But we take heart because Sunday is coming.